This is Torquay. It's a beautiful seaside town in the southwest of England. Torquay was the home of England's most successful fiction writer, Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie was a very hard-working writer. She created many popular fictional characters, and she wrote over 80 books. Today, you can read her books in more than 100 languages. Agatha was born in Torquay on the 15th of September 1890. Her father was from the USA, but her mother was British. You can walk around the town and learn all about her life and work. Every September, there is a Christie festival in Torquay to celebrate its famous author. There are lots of events like theatre productions and murder mystery dinners. When she was a child, Agatha didn't go to school. She had lessons at home. She was very intelligent, but quite shy. In 1914, she married a pilot called Archie Christie. She stayed in Torquay when her husband went to war. In 1920, Agatha Christie sold her first novel to a publisher. They paid her £25 for the story. The Mysterious Affair at Styles was a detective story. Over the next few years, she published a book nearly every year. Soon, Agatha was the most popular writer in England, but she wasn't big-headed. She didn't like being a celebrity, or being in photographs, or doing interviews. Then, on Friday the 3rd of December 1926, she became the most famous woman in England when she walked out of her home and disappeared. The police looked for her everywhere, and her photograph was on the front cover of all the newspapers. Some people thought that her husband, Archie, had murdered her. Suddenly, her own life was more exciting than her books. 11 days later, a man saw her in a hotel over 200 miles away from her home. She was using a different name and couldn't remember the past 10 days. Agatha never gave a reason for her disappearance, and today it is still a mystery. Agatha wrote lots more detective stories. She also wrote 6 romantic novels using the name Mary Westmacott. She wrote her autobiography too. It was longer than her other books, and it took her 15 years to write. People have been reading Agatha Christie for over 90 years, and her books are still very popular all over the world. Many of her books have also become films and TV series, like Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. 2 of her most famous characters are a kind old English lady who solves mysteries, called Miss Marple, and a Belgian detective with amazing powers of deduction, called Poirot. Unfortunately, Agatha Christie died just before her last Miss Marple book was published in 1976. But today, people still buy her books and watch her characters on screen. She's still the Queen of Crime.